Hey guys, welcome to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. Happy Tuesday mid-afternoon. I hope the day has treated you well. You're looking after yourself. You're staying outside from that rain. And let's be honest, if you're not from England, then enjoy your sun, all right? And don't brag about it. I don't really get to see it. In this video, we are talking about a couple of guys that I've spoken about, quite a few times, probably over the last sort of week or so, in Hudson Odoi and Emerson. We're looking at the potential history is into this sort of Hudson Odoi situation, as well as potentially a small wrench in the plans for AC Milan when it comes to the Emerson Royale transfer. So plenty to talk about, plenty to get into. Just want to say, though, if you're new, give us a subscribe. You're very much welcome to join us for the journey. And let me start with this Hudson Odoi report. So, again, as I normally do, if something's happened before, I'll give you a quick backstory. So, Hudson Odoi, Nottingham Forest winger. He is the subject of interest of 3 different Premier League sides, one of which being a Champions League side. It was sort of touted that Spurs are maybe one of those sides, maybe they're not. It's one of those weird ones where I think he's on the list of sort of a player that Spurs may like. And by the way, if you're not aware, Spurs have anywhere between sort of about 7 or 8 to 10 sort of players per position of what they want to look at. But I would say he's quite far down on that list. There'll be 2 or 3 that Spurs kind of go, they're the guy, or one of them is the guy. If that doesn't work out, then we look at sort of plan B. Now, it was touted that before he went to Nottingham Forest, we were offered to sign him from Chelsea for £3 million. Now it will look like he'll be worth up to nearly 10 times that, due to his sort of, I'd say, last 6 months of the season being quite a strong 6 months. So Paul O'Keefe put out that Nottingham Forest winger Callum Hudson-Odoi was offered to Tottenham Hotspur. However, technical director Johan Lange was thought to be against the idea. Now, Johan, we as Spurs fans obviously are coming into this window. Truly now, this is the first window that I will sit there and go, right, what's he got in store for us? He's been here now for, months on ends. I wouldn't say January's really something I'm going to sort of judge him on, because January was a transfer window that no one did anything really other than Spurs. So this is the first window that I'd sit there and say, right, let's go. Clean slate. What do we got? What are you doing? What is Paratici doing? What's Rob McKenzie doing? What's the higher-ups doing in this scenario? Because I know a few of you have kind of said, if we don't sign X players, it's Ange's fault. And it's like, well, that's literally not true, but, okay, all right. I'm not even going to go down that rabbit hole. But, with Johan, obviously, he'll have lists of players that he likes. He's very data-driven. So when we talked about this new data system that Spurs are actually running, this will suit Johan Lange, because that's what he does. He's a very data-driven transfer hunter, we'll call him. Sounds like a DJ. And that's fine. If he doesn't want a certain player, I'm not going to sit there and go, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's an idiot. I mean, I'm sitting in my bedroom, so I'm not going to sit there and say someone who's literally been hired to do this job is an idiot. But me, sitting on here as a keyboard warrior, knows what's best. I'm interested to see what maybe comes out. I'm looking at the date. It's the 28th of May. Technically, club football basically finishes on Saturday with the Champions League. There may be the odd 1 or 2 games, but let's be honest, it's pretty much done. What we need to be acting quickly. I mean, there's the fact that Leverkusen, technically their season hadn't finished and they're already hunting players for next season. So I don't want to hear that transfer window's not open. You can't do it, Andy. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Please just understand. Yes, you can. So interested on that. I thought I'd bring that in because it's a bit different. It's not always about Spurs signing that person, Spurs selling that person. Sometimes it's just what happened, The next one came from actually Lyle Thomas through Sky Sports and a little bit of Dimarzio when they were talking about Emerson Royale. And again, backstory, AC Milan want Emerson Royale. His representatives have been speaking to AC Milan. Well, a bit of an update on this, and it said that AC Milan want to sign Emerson Royale from Spurs, shock, and is among their top targets, shock. Here's the key part, but his non-EU status is a stumbling block. So look, I don't truly know what AC Milan's situation of non-EU players is, okay? I don't know their squad well enough to truly know. But it may be one of those where, the deal will be quite easily agreed. I doubt contracts will be an issue. But, AC Milan are going to go, look, you're going to have to give us another week or 2 until we can clear out so-and-so or so-and-so, and then we'll sign them in. So as much as I was thinking, well, this is a situation where this is going to move quickly, happy days, I don't know. I'm getting a vibe that this might be one of those that just takes that little bit longer than, yes, maybe that we'd all like. And if AC Milan is the place that, Emerson does want to go to, then that's the place Emerson wants to go to. You can't sort of, pigeonhole and force him into a place where he doesn't want to go. At the end of the day, it's his career. As much as, he may like Spurs and you may like Spurs, hell, you might like Emerson Real. It's his career. So if he wants to take an extra week or two to pick what he's doing, it's like I said about Japhet Tanganga. Yes, we've already agreed a deal with Millwall, but it doesn't mean he wants to go to Millwall, or he just maybe wants to see what's out there. It's still early on in the window. There'll be some deals where, someone's like preferred club will come in for them. Great. That'll be a quick moving transfer. Sometimes the more technical ones with Emerson Real, okay, these now may slow down a little bit. We didn't know this yesterday when I talked about him. The fact that now we know about the situation of the non-EU scenario, then to be honest, let's just sort of see what goes on from here. I'm not ignoring you all, don't worry. More news is coming out. So yes, I will have a video. Well, I already have a video out from earlier today, which by all means, go back, have a little look at it. It's surrounded on Danny Elmo and Joe Rodon. I really recommend you checking that one out because it's really fascinating. I will also have another video out a little bit later on. You'll probably see this one mid-afternoon. That one will be the early evening where we can kind of just talk about a few other little things. There's plenty to come out today. Obviously, all the journalists and aggregators have all had the weekend off. They're back at work. Therefore, we're busy. But we shall see. But anyway, guys, then the video. I hope you enjoy it. Drop a like on the video. If you hit me in the comment section down below, your thoughts and feelings about that Emerson Real, the non-EU scenario that AC Milan are finding themselves in. Are you worried? Are you not worried? Do you care? Do you not care? Do you think I'm an idiot? That one, don't answer because we all know it's true. But also, on top of that, let's talk about, the Hudson Odoi situation where, is a person that maybe Spurs are interested, but maybe they're not. So I want to know your thoughts and feelings about that as well. Obviously, subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the bell notification for more. But anyway, guys, then the video. I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, guys.